Hi everyone, I'm Jeremy Wood, CEO of Faith Intermedia. Today I want to share a story that might sound familiar, especially if you've ever tried to promote a holiday event at your church. Let's imagine a couple, John and Emily, who have moved to a new city and are looking for a place to celebrate, and in this case, we'll say Christmas. They're feeling a little disconnected and want to find a community they can share in the joy of the holiday season. As they scroll through Facebook, something catches their eye, a beautifully designed event page for your church's Christmas Eve service. The page is inviting with festive colors, clear details about the event, and a warm welcoming video from your pastor, personally inviting everyone to join. John says to Emily, "This looks perfect." And she says we should check it out. Without hesitation, they RSVP and decide to share the event with a few friends, just to spread the word. Now let's pause for a moment. How did John and Emily discover your church's Christmas event in the first place? It was the result of strategic, thoughtful planning on your part, using social media to reach people like them who are searching for connection and hope during the holidays. It was, of course, the Holy Spirit drawing them to your church as well. And that's what we're here to talk about, how your church can use social media to make your holiday-themed events don't go unnoticed. Don't just go unnoticed, but stand out, reach new people, and build many meaningful connections. Sections will explore how you can guide people like John and Emily through the entire journey, from discovering your event online to becoming part of your church community. And this involves salvation as well if they're not saved. And we'll do this by looking at some of the best strategies you can use to promote your holiday events effectively. With this introduction, we set the scene, introduce relatable characters, John and Emily, and hint at the 16 strategies that will be covered throughout the rest of the script. So in section 1, pre-event promotion, pre-anticipation and engagement. So let's pick up where we left off. After John and Emily RSVP'd to your church's Christmas Eve service on Facebook, they started looking forward to the event. Their journey to discovering your church didn't just start with that one post. It was the result of thoughtful and strategic promotion that began weeks earlier. To make sure people like John and Emily find your event, it's important to start your social media efforts well in advance. By creating anticipation and engagement before the big day, you can give your community enough time to plan, get excited, and invite others to join them. Here's how your church can do just that. The first way is creating a holiday event page on Facebook. So this is just a Facebook event. Weeks before the event, your church sets up a dedicated Facebook event page. This acts as a central hub where people can find all the key details. Time, date, and location, and special features like music, Christmas program, children's programs, or guest speaker. This will be done through the description. John and Emily stumbled on the page because it wasn't shared once and forgotten. Instead, you regularly updated it, posted engaging content, and encouraged people to RSVP. They felt like they had all the information they needed, and it was easy for them to share it with their friends. The second way is boosting posts for greater visibility. Not everyone who is interested in your holiday service follows your church on social media. That's why you decided to boost a few posts about the Christmas event. For a small budget, your church could reach people beyond your regular followers, ensuring even newcomers like John and Emily, who just moved to your town, can see the event announcement and consider attending. While I'll recommend more daily budget, you can do as small of a budget as $1 per day. Share a countdown to build anticipation. As the event date approached, you started posting a countdown on Instagram and Facebook. Post like 10 days until Christmas Eve service, create a sense of anticipation, and kept the event top of mind for John and Emily. Each day they got a little more excited as the countdown continued, and it reminded them to plan the holiday evening around attending the service. Number 4 is using event invitations from church leaders. John and Emily had seen plenty of event posts before. What really caught their attention was a warm personal video from your pastor. He shared with me the Christmas Eve service special, why it was his favorite time of year, and how excited he was to see everyone there. The simple, heartfelt message made John and Emily feel like they were already part of something. The event felt the event felt personal, welcoming, not just another thing to do on a busy holiday calendar. Number 5, Instagram stories and highlights. The excitement didn't stop there. Your church used Instagram stories to keep followers updated, sharing behind the scenes footage of the worship team practicing, volunteers decorating, and a few clips. You also save these stories in an event highlight so that people like John and Emily could quickly find them and find the details whenever they needed to. By starting early and using these strategies, your church was able to create a buzz around the Christmas Eve service. John and Emily were informed, excited, and ready to join, and they weren't the only ones. Other members of the community were talking about it too, thanks to these engaging social media efforts. Section 2, Engagement and Interaction, Making Connections. With the Christmas Eve service approaching, John and Emily were more than just aware of the event, they were excited about it. But excitement alone doesn't always lead to attendance. Ensure people like John and Emily show up, it's essential to keep them engaged and make them feel connected. Social media isn't just a tool for promotion, it's also a platform for interaction. Here's how your church can use it to build those meaningful connections. Number 8, use Facebook and Instagram ads. Your church decided to run targeted ads to reach more people in the local area. You might be looking for a place to celebrate the holidays. These ads were designed to appeal to families, young adults, and newcomers to the city, just people just like John and Emily. It highlighted unique aspects of your service like a live nativity scene and beautiful Christmas music, catching the attention of those scrolling through their feeds. This is how John and Emily first learned about your church, even before they found the event page. Number 7, encourage members to share posts. One of the most effective ways to expand your church's outreach is through word of mouth, even on social media. The church encouraged regular members to share posts about the event on their own profiles. This created a ripple effect. When John and Emily saw a few of their neighbors were also attending, it reassured that they'd be in good company and made them feel more comfortable about going. Number 8, host a giveaway. To create a bit of extra buzz, your church hosted a fun holiday-themed giveaway. By the way, I don't always recommend this. This is something very good to do, but it also can appear worldly. So if you feel like this is too worldly, don't do it. But I personally do believe that this is a good way to bring people to your event. Anyone who shared the event or tagged a friend in the comments was entered to win a Christmas gift basket or a special reserved seat at the service. John and Emily thought it was a fun way to get involved and share the event with a few friends they had met recently, increasing the event's reach a little further. It wasn't just about the prize, it was about making people feel excited about and part of the celebration. I don't see it. I had written it earlier. Let me just go ahead and mention as well that you can also put something on the bottom of the chairs as well, and then say it could be like a number, and then draw a number from one of those numbers of chairs that you have to choose the prize. 9, use geotagging. When posting about the event, your church made sure to geotag the location so it would be easy to find for anyone searching for community events or holiday services nearby. People new to the area like John and Emily were able to discover the event through geotags, making it simple to map out the location and plan their visit. Number 10, engage in the comments. Social media engagement doesn't stop with posting. You need to create a dialogue. When people commented on posts asking questions about the service or tagging their friends, your church's social media team was quick to respond, offering more information, answering questions, or simply thanking them for their excitement. When John commented to ask about parking, he got a helpful reply within minutes. A small interaction made him feel seen, valued, and reassured that everything was taken care of. The These strategies make a huge difference. In the next section, we'll look at how your church can build excitement as the event draws closer. Section 3, creating buzz and building excitement, building momentum. As the date of Christmas Eve service drew closer, John and Emily could feel anticipation building. Every time they checked their social media, there was something new and exciting that reminded them about the event. This was the result of your church using social media to keep the buzz alive and make the upcoming service feel like a can't-miss event. Here's how you can keep building that momentum, ensuring that everyone, including people like John and Emily, is looking forward to attending. Number 11, share testimonials from previous holiday events. One afternoon, while scrolling through Instagram, Emily saw a post featuring a short video from last year's Christmas Eve service. It showed joyful faces, beautiful candlelight, and families celebrating together. Alongside the video was a quote from an attendee. Last year's Christmas Eve service was the highlight of our holiday season. Reading that made Emily smile and imagine what it might be like for her and John to have a similar experience. Sharing testimonials from past events is a great way to create an emotional connection and inspire people to join in. Number 12, use a registration deadline countdown. Since the Christmas Eve service included a special dinner after the service, even though it was free, your church required guests to register ahead of time. To ensure no one missed out, we posted regular countdowns reminding people of the registration deadline. Only 3 days left to register for our Christmas Eve dinner. Seeing these posts kept John and Emily on track, making sure they didn't miss their chance to be part of the celebration. Number 13, create an Instagram reel. To showcase what was in store, the church had shared a short, engaging Instagram reel. It had snippets of the worship team rehearsing, a quick peek of the nativity scene, and even had a shot of volunteers decorating the sanctuary with blinking lights. This reel was set to festive holiday music, Christian music, and it gave John and Emily a sense of what to expect, making them feel even more excited. Because reels are highly shareable, it also reached a broader audience, helping more people discover the event. Number 14, post-event graphics. Your social media team designed beautiful, visually appealing graphics that highlighted the event details, date, time, and key activities like the children choir performance and the candlelight service. These graphics used festive colors and imagery, making them stand out as John and Emily scrolled through their feeds. Visually striking posts like these are not only informative, but also catch the eye, making sure no one misses the announcement. Number 15, feature event highlights. In the days leading up to the event, your church began posting previews of what attendees could look forward to. One post featured a photo of the beautifully decorated altar with the caption, "Can't wait to see this place filled with light and joy on Christmas Eve." Another shared a behind-the-scenes clip of children rehearsing their Christmas songs. These posts created a sense of excitement and helped John and Emily see the joy and warmth of the event, making them more eager to attend. By using these strategies, the church was able to maintain and amplify the excitement as the event approached. Section 4, post-event engagement, keeping the connection alive. The Christmas Eve service was a beautiful, uplifting night, and John and Emily were left feeling inspired and connected, but their story didn't end there. Your church's effort to engage with them continued even after the event was over, ensuring they felt like they were part of the community long term. Post-event engagement is key to turning one-time attendees into regular members and keeping the sense of community strong. Here's how you can make that happen. Number 16, post-event recaps. The morning after the Christmas Eve service, so Christmas Day, John and Emily saw a post on their social media feeds. It was a video recap of the night before, featuring highlights from the service, children singing, candles glowing, and smiling faces throughout the sanctuary. The video was accompanied by a heartfelt message thanking everyone who attended. John and Emily loved seeing themselves and reliving the experience and remind them how welcome they felt. Showing post-event recaps gives attendees a chance to revisit the special moments and helps those who couldn't make it feel connected. Number 17. Share testimonials from attendees. A few days later, your church posted quotes from people who attended the service, sharing their experiences. And this is, by the way, done through post-event service, which I'll explain in a moment. This was our first Christmas in town, and we felt welcomed by everyone, read one. Another said the service was a beautiful reminder of what the holiday season is all about. Christ's love and coming to the earth to save us. Reading these testimonials made John and Emily feel even more connected to the community, and they were glad to see that others felt the same way. Featuring attendee feedback can encourage more people to attend future events. You can show the positive impact of your church's efforts. 18. Thank volunteers and attendees. The church made sure to post a big thank you to everyone who made the event possible. Volunteers, musicians, staff, and of course everyone who attended, including John and Emily, were all acknowledged, not all by name, of course. Seeing the gratitude expressed publicly made John and Emily feel appreciated, reinforcing their sense of belonging there. Simple gestures like this can strengthen the community spirit and encourage continued involvement in your church. And here's where we also get to post-event surveys. To gather feedback and improve future events, your church posted a link to a short survey asking attendees what they enjoy the most and what can be improved. John and Emily took a few minutes to share their thoughts. Happy to know their input was valued. This not only helped refine future events, but also shows your church listens to and cares about the experiences of its community members. Share a save the date for future events. Before the holiday season was even over, your church started promoting the next big event on the calendar, which in this case might be your New Year's Eve service, of course. That would have started a few weeks before that as well. Posts with the save the date banner started appearing on social media and ensuring that the community, including John and Emily, had something to look forward to. Since they had a wonderful time at the Christmas Eve service, they were excited to plan ahead and attend the next event. Promoting future events helps maintain the momentum and keeps people connected to your church. Finally, your church shared a post highlighting the impact of the Christmas Eve service, including the number of attendees and the outreach events efforts that had taken place. How many meals were distributed to families in need, how much was raised for charity, and how many people decided to begin their faith journey that night. Seeing this post made John and Emily proud to have been part of something meaningful and deepen their connection to your church's mission. Sharing the tangible impact of your event reinforces your church's values and shows the community how they can be part of something bigger. The journey of John and Emily illustrates how a well-thought-out social media strategy can transform a holiday event into a meaningful, lasting experience. By continuing to engage with your community even after the event, you're not just creating one-time guests, but building long-term relationships. Social media provides the tools to do this through recaps, testimonials, gratitude, feedback, and future planning. As you prepare for your next holiday event, think about how you can keep that connection alive. The effort doesn't stop when the last candle is blown out or the last song is sung. By using post-event engagement, you can make sure every guest, just like John and Emily, feels like they found a home in your church community, eager to join in again and again. Throughout this journey, we followed John and Emily as they discovered your church's Christmas Eve service, attended the event, and stayed connected long after the holiday season ended. So let's recap these main sections. Pre-event promotion, creating anticipation and engagement, which was a Facebook event page sharing countdowns and using video event invitations from church leaders. Engagement and interaction, making connections, which covered Facebook and Instagram ads, encouraging members to share posts and hosting giveaways. Creating buzz and building excitement, building momentum. This was testimonials from past events, Instagram reels, and sneak peeks of what's to come, and post-event engagement, keeping the connection alive. This was recap videos, thank you posts, surveys for feedback, as well as sharing the impact of your service. And you also made sure to do the save the date posts for future events, so that the connection didn't end with Christmas, but carried to the next big event. By following these steps, your church can ensure that every event from Christmas Eve to Easter and beyond is not just a service, but an opportunity to build lasting relationships. Social media offers a way to extend your reach, connect with new people, and nurture those connections over time. As you plan for the next big holiday season, think about how you can implement these strategies to make sure John and Emily out there feel seen, welcome, and excited to join in. The effort you put into promoting and engaging through social media will help your church reach more people searching for faith, community, and a place to belong. The holidays are a time when people are looking for hope and connection. Your church has an opportunity to be that source of light. By using social media thoughtfully, you can guide them to your celebrations and help them find a community where they can grow and thrive. Remember, the goal isn't just to fill seats, it's to make sure everyone feels part of a family just like John and Emily did, and to make sure that those who aren't saved are saved in your community. So as the next holiday season approaches, get started early, be intentional, and keep building those connections. Together, let's make your church events a place where they can find Christ's joy, hope, and a sense of belonging, not just during the holidays, but all year round.